Good morning. Welcome. Good morning. Good morning. Hope you guys are doing well this morning. So let's take a look and see the encouragement coming in for today. What is the encouragement for today, Spirit? Yes. Today is a good day. All good things are coming towards me. It's always good to start off your day by setting your intention. I will be open to the good things that are coming in for me, right? I am able to clearly hear my inner voice and be guided, right? I see all good things, right? I see things, clearly in a way that it was meant to be seen. I see a solution for every problem. All right, let's see. What is the guidance coming in for today? Oh, okay. The guidance coming in for today. The guidance coming in for today. I'm going to take it. Welcome. My name is LettiSpeaks. If you're new, welcome in. If you are returning, hi, welcome back. Thank you for stopping by. Oh my. Oh, so it looks like today there could be, maybe that's why I said that in the beginning. I was led to say, I see a solution for every problem. Because the energies coming out today seems a little bit combative. The energy seems a little bit combative. And so I almost feel like this could be a time. Let me show you the cards I got. I have warning, territory, battle, abundance, scavenge, and resistance. So it almost feels a little like there's conflict in the air. That conflict may be around, Spirit is kind of warning of what is here right now, possibly what is to come. It's almost like there is a warning, right? And this may be a situation where you don't necessarily see fire, but you see smoke, right? But what is that saying? Where there is smoke, there is fire. Believe me, okay? Where there is smoke, there is fire. And so this may be the warning sign that is present to you right now. There could be a situation where things feel a little bit heavy. They feel a little bit sketchy, right? There's signs of there being some type of issue around you, right? Something unfavorable may be approaching right now. And this may be calling your attention to it. Now, this situation could be around your workplace that you're feeling this. This could be around family. This could be around community. It could be around any part of you. It could be around your, significant other, your love life, your connections, your relationships. Take that however, wherever you are, however that fits. If it's resonating, it is. But Spirit is saying, don't dismiss this feeling that you're getting. All this last couple of weeks, but we've been talking about really learning to trust yourself and learning to follow those inner nudges that come and knowing that you're not tripping. When you feel those things, that's something real that's happening within the energy. Learning to understand and read energy is a real thing, right? And it actually is something that has proven to be something that is dependable, right? Learning to read energy. I can't tell you the many times that I have thought back on times where when I entered a situation, something said, that's not it. This isn't right for you. And I dismissed that inner nudge that I had. Or something said, ooh, there's something weird going on here. There's a weird energy here. And you just kind of, and I kind of brushed it off and kept going. And it turns out, if I had have listened to my inner nudge, I could have totally avoided that situation altogether, right? And so these lessons come around, and they've come around many times for me as a, what do I want to call it? As a way of teaching me. It was like a tool that was teaching me how to trust myself, how to trust my inner guidance, how to trust my inner voice, my inner knowing. And so there's something here that Spirit does not want you to dismiss, right? There's something that's really rooted in reality. There's warning signals that may be coming up for you. And this may be around stepping into something. And maybe you're stepping into something new. I don't know. Maybe you're stepping into a new experience. Maybe you've stepped into a new job. Maybe you've stepped into a new territory, a new community, right? But there is a sense of conflict where you've stepped. And there may be a little bit of the energy of being territorial where you've stepped in. And it feels like you may have stepped into a space, maybe where that space or the people occupying that space feels like you stepped in uninvited. And you may be being seen as an intruder, or maybe you stepped into a territory and someone feels like you've, kind of stepped in on their toes in some type of way. And what it feels like, this may in fact lead to some type of power struggle or some type of battle, over territory or maintaining a certain way. Somebody's feeling a little bit, they're feeling unsure, and it almost feels like they feel like you're going to come in and change things, or that there's some type of way that they need to protect what it is that they've established, a certain order, and so, and this may be something that everybody else sees clearly, and they're watching to see how things are going to play out. And this is going to really turn out to be an opportunity, I really do feel, for you to strengthen. For you to strengthen your resolve, strengthen your position, strengthen your beliefs. Every time we go through a challenge, it's almost like swimming upstream, like when we feel that resistance coming against us, or it's like flying against the wind, right? But through that exercise of having to move against the opposition, it's almost like there's a strengthening happening through that process. You ever heard of resistance training? You don't just exercise, but you add weight to your body while you're exercising to add a little bit of resistance, which builds even more muscle and even more strength. It feels like however this plays out, right, whatever obstacle this is that's going to be adding friction to your situation, it's only going to serve to strengthen you. This may even be a time to even not even fall for the okie doke. This may be a time to find the path of least resistance, you know, to kind of weather the storm. But Spirit definitely wants you to know that there's something in the air right now. There's definitely something in the air. And this also could be about materials and resources, and the fact that someone is in a very lack mindset. For some reason, they may not feel like there's enough to go around. And so that's why they've taken this position of having to fight for what it is that they feel is rightfully theirs. Not understanding that there is always more than enough to go around. Even if you take the thought of, you know, what is meant for me is meant for me. No one can ever come along and take what is rightfully mine, right? Even if you take that mindset, or if you take the mindset that, you know, Source is unlimited. You know, Source has the ability to work outside of our humanity. Source is not limited to time and space, right? It's understanding the limitlessness of our Source, right? Even if you take that mentality, there's someone that doesn't see it that way. There's someone that lives in lack mindset and is very possessive, and someone is very territorial and aggressive when it comes to what they feel is theirs. And so there's this very scavenged you know, type of mentality, this very lack mentality, as if there's not enough to go around, you know. And so Spirit wants you to definitely be aware of this, but Spirit is also bringing you to the awareness of your abundance. Though everyone around you may have that mindset, what's most important is your mindset, because that determines the abundance that you operate in. There's so many stories, even in the Bible and other recorded historical events, whether we look at it from a religious aspect or from a just a regular practical, you know, outset. I do story reading too. I love to do that, but I need to probably record some more. I haven't in a while. But there's so many different examples throughout time where one person's mindset actually separated them from, you know, a whole group or a whole large mass of, say, other people that thought a different way. You know, and because of the mindset of the one, their experience was completely different than the masses that was believing a different way. It all comes down to what it is that you believe and whether or not you are operating in that belief, not just having an intention, but moving on that intention and actually aligning with what it is that you believe. And so Spirit is bringing this up for you to be aware, not that you have to be afraid, but there's some trouble in the air. But Spirit is also letting you know that as for you, right, you operate from a different standpoint, okay? You operate from a different standpoint. It's too bad that does not eliminate some of the problems that we'll run into because of the way that other people think. It doesn't, unfortunately, but it doesn't mean that that's going to change what is true for you, okay? What is true for you is that you are abundant, okay? And that's your reality. Nothing outside of you can change that, though you need to be aware so that you can operate in wisdom. But it doesn't change the fact that you still are surrounded by abundance, okay? There is no lack for you. So let's get some tarot to see what else Spirit will give here. Let's get some more information on this situation. Encouragement for today, Spirit. Encouragement for today, Spirit. All right. We have the 9 of Pentacles coming out here. So we have the 9 of Pentacles. And it actually came in reverse, I believe. We have the 4 of Swords. And we have the Prince of Swords. And so, first of all, the energy coming out, if I was to take this 9 of Pentacles in reverse, it would be, it would actually be being a little bit disgruntled because you haven't had an opportunity for whoever this would apply to really see the fruits of your labor coming in. It would be being dependent upon other people to sustain you. It would be, you know, lacking sufficiency, lacking, you know, supplies, resources. It would be, the current situation would be lack. Right now, right side up, which I did turn it back up, so that could be true for someone. Now, for you, I don't feel like that this energy is you. For you, it may actually be the opposite. Living in a sense of luxury right now, even seeing the fruits of your labor coming to fruition. This could be being very independent, self-sustained, reaping the rewards and the benefits of what you've done, having financial stability, even seeing gain to what it is that you're doing, right? And so however that fits, I feel like this is Virgo energy. This is a time of really relaxing. And it's like the example of having a spa day. When you have a spa day, of course, you're able to do it. You have an abundance of time. You have an abundance of resources. You have an abundance of self-love, right? Everything about that spa day says abundance. I'm able to do it, right? And so, though it came in reverse, I don't feel like the reverse is applying to you. This may be, that reverse may be someone else's mindset around your position. That reverse may actually be someone else's experience. Now, your experience may very well be the 9 of Pentacles in the upright. And then we have the 4 of Swords, which talks about pretty much that same energy. It's being withdrawn. This may be Spirit's way of saying, you are taken care of. So in actuality, even though there's a level of aggression around you, there's no need to respond, right? This is a time of rest and reciprocity for you pouring back into yourself, relaxation, retreat, solitude, recovery. This is, I don't even have to respond, right, to any charge of negativity that might be coming towards me. I don't have to respond. The actual, I do have one other oracle deck where it shows someone out in nature and just lying, you know, with animals around them. They're surrounded by trees and plants, and they're laying down, and they're almost like in a mode of solitude. And just a time of being unbothered, you know. It's being at one with nature, not responding, probably not even answering your phone. You're not responding to anybody in any circumstance. You're just really empowering yourself mentally, spiritually, you know. And in this time of rest, there is rejuvenation happening. There is contemplation happening. There is a reviving of every part of your being, right? So that you come out inspired. This is where you are right now, or where Spirit is saying you should be. And it's no wonder that the challenges would try to come to pull you out of this energy that you could very well be in right now. But this is the energy that's coming out, and I feel like this is definitely your energy, very relaxed energy. And then with the Prince of Swords, this is talking about possibly having a level of access that not everybody has, right? And having a level of information, access to information and resources that not everybody has. The access to find truth and to know truth and to have truth revealed to you that not everybody has, right? And it's very interesting that in this picture, there's a man before a computer, and it's labeled as the hacker, right? And we know that's pretty much the case with the hacker. They have information that is possibly sealed and unavailable to the average, you know, person, to society at whole, but they have access in some way or another. And it's really like the ability to just soak up all of the information that you need, or in certain situations, it's the ability to investigate and find information, you know, that's needed. It's having nothing withheld as it pertains to information. Now, on the flip side of that, this could be someone looking into you in this way, trying to find out more about you. There could be someone, if you do have, you know, social media platforms, this is someone that is watching you and trying to gain information on you. This could be someone that is trying to see what it is that you know. Yeah, they're trying to see the depth of what it is that you are tapped into and what you know. And for some reason, this could be something that is driving this person lightweight insane, wanting to know more about you. Yeah. Now, for some reason, I feel like this could also be like the pursuit of answers. I don't feel like it's just about you. This may be something even bigger than you, right? Again, we're talking about someone that feels insecure when it comes to territory, when it comes to resources. There's a bit of the attitude around hoarding, or, you know, needing to feel in control as it pertains to space or things. And so there's a little bit of mind, you know, games being played here. For some reason, this person may see you as very resourceful and determined, very fluid and creative, I'm hearing. Also very focused and detailed, very precise too. And so there's just something, I feel like whatever this is, it doesn't really have a lot to do with you. This is almost like something bigger than you. And so Spirit is reminding you that you're taken care of in the midst of all of this. But Spirit wants you to know what's happening. And for you to continue following the path is what I'm hearing. Yeah. And so, you know, every now and then we'll run into individuals that challenge us in special ways. And it's not necessarily to trip us up. I think Spirit gives us the experience needed. The experience needed in all situations. And sometimes that experience leads us back to who it is that we really are and what it is that we've come to do, what we're capable of. And sometimes looking outside of ourselves, it's reflected back to us, some part of ourselves, and kind of brings us into a place of being more aware of ourselves. Yeah. And so this is very interesting. Overall, I feel like it's not that you have a problem. This could just be someone that has a problem with you. It may have very little to do with you, but Spirit wants you to know this for some reason. The Ace of Pentacles. Yeah. Still talking about, you know, prosperity. Still talking about opportunities. This may be a new opportunity that you've stepped into. And we have Ace of Cups on the bottom. 2 aces. So a new beginning. Yeah, so this could be someplace new that you've arrived. Some new opportunity that you stepped into. A new job. Some new way of making money. It could be like a proposal that you're being given. A new relationship. Stepping into the new scene is shaking somebody up for some reason. Or you will be stepping into a new place of opportunity and position, and this will be the case. Spirit is letting you know as you step into new opportunities. I've been talking a lot about new beginnings, new things, being ready for new doors to be opened. And as we all know, you know, the higher you go, what is that saying? The higher the level, the more devils, I think it is. But as we know, you know, the higher we go, the more the pressure is placed on us as we step up into higher realms. The pressure gets worse, And so as you step into new things, we've been talking a lot about new beginnings and welcoming in something new, opening up to new opportunities, right? Some of these things may come with a fight, may come with a challenge, because we're talking about spiritual things, principalities in high places, and so this may be more along the lines even of like a spiritual battle as well. Sometimes the battles that we fight here in the flesh are really just a reflection of a higher battle going on in the heavens. But I say that to say that as we're stepping into new places, understand sometimes we may need to really stand our ground and stand in our truth and really stand in our power, in our right to actually be in there, to stand in those spaces, right? Because people may not welcome us as we step into new places. They may feel, intimidated for some reason by us, by you. They may feel inferior in some type of way, depending on how they're perceiving you. The Nine of Pentacles, the Four of Swords, the, Prince of Swords, depending on how they're perceiving you. Not that it has anything to do with you, but you need to be aware. You need to be aware of what's going on around you. Now, I do see that this is going to present some hard work for you, right? It may even turn into a struggle at times where you feel like you're carrying a burden, or it feels very stressful. Let's see. I'm just going to get some clarification. This is a long one today, y'all. What is this new opportunity? The Ace of Pentacles. What is this new opportunity? And I've had so many. That's like the story of my life. I'm going to just be real. I could step into new places, don't know a soul, and step into that room with enemies. Already. I haven't even said a word. And before I even say a word, I've already made about 2 or 3 enemies in the room. I haven't even said anything. Right? And so there's a need to understand things and see things in a spiritual way as well. Because really that's what we're operating in. It's from a spiritual place. And so it took me a while to understand that sometimes we've been given a certain mission that requires us to shake things up. And so you don't have to say anything. I realize that about myself. I don't have to say anything. All I have to do is be there. And my energy just agitates the environment. It shakes things up naturally. I've come to understand that about myself. Whew. What is this new opportunity? Yeah. Feels like it's going to be I dropped a card. 10 of Cups. It feels like it's going to be a new opportunity to fulfill a dream. This may feel a little bit like family, like a close-knit community where you'll be receiving love and support. Also, somewhere where you'll be healing as well. So this does feel spiritual. It does feel like possibly some part of what you desire. The 10 of Cups is like having the fulfillment of what it is that you desire come true. Having love and support. It feels family-like. It doesn't have to be. It could be community. But there's some healing happening here. That may be what you've come to do. Bring healing into the situation. It's going to be a fight. Okay? It's going to be work. Healing takes work. Okay? Let's see. And we ended with the 10 of Wands, which we discovered was this burden, this heaviness. It's having a hard job, you know, to do. And so you're being called here, I feel, for a reason. Not to socialize and have tea and cookies. But this is about healing. This is about spiritual work. This is about bringing down principalities, right? It's a higher work that you're entering into for whoever this is resonating for. And we have the 10 of Wands, that heavy burden of what this is that you'll be doing. This heavy work that you'll be doing is clarified by the Justice and the Page of Pentacles. This may in fact be something you're stepping into as not a job, but it may be a byproduct of what you do. This also may align with you actually being able to turn it into an adventure, turn it into something that you've been craving to do, maybe connect with people, you know. And so this is something that you're going to have to be very patient with and be open-minded about. This is also with Justice something that you're going to have to really stand in your truth. Stand in your power, not wane in your integrity. This is something that's going to call you to a higher level of, you know, balance within yourself so that you can be like a pillar of truth, unmovable, right? And be able to disperse fairness and see things in clarity and understand the ramifications of actions, right? It's a higher calling. It's a higher calling. And so, but Spirit is letting you know, this place you're entering into ain't no joke. It's no joke, okay? But understand that, again, you are supported divinely. Whatever it is that you need, understand that you already have it abundantly. Abundantly. And so this is about a new beginning for someone. We have the Ace of Cups. See that? It's about a new beginning. That's what we've been talking about this whole last, couple of months. And then we have the Three of Cups underneath that. So, yeah, new beginnings, new relationships, definitely connection with others. This is about connecting with others, possibly even standing up for others that don't have a voice in some type of way. The activist, the Wheel of Fortune, knowing that, you know, favor is on your side and what you have chosen to do or what you will step into. The Ace of Wands, right? All this good energy. All this good energy. And so it's good. Now, Spirit is warning you for some of the other challenges as you step into this goodness. All right, so don't get thrown off. Understand who you are as you step in and that you are divinely supported with this beginning, this new venture. It's going to be all right, right? It's going to be all right. Many times the reflections that we see outside of ourselves is just, you know, a glance of what's within us, you know. And so, but it's still all good. It's all good. We're just here for the healing, right? Just here for the healing, okay? All right, so that is the encouragement for today. Today went rather long. I try to keep these to about 14, 15 minutes, 20 at the most. Today we went 40, but thank you for stopping by anyhow. If it resonates, please like, share, comment. If you're new here, definitely subscribe, okay? It all helps us to get the message out to those that may need to hear it, and also to help the channel grow. And so until next time, my name is Letty. Make sure you do like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the bell if you do subscribe, okay? Until next time, take care.